Hello. I have breakfast with me right now. I apologize if you are hearing munching sounds. And if you don't enjoy these sounds, I'll be done eating in an hour. Is it good? I have these very dried pork buns from last night. They have a little bit of freezer burn because they've been in the fridge for so long. I am not feeling the best this morning. I sneezed 10 times before the stream started. I just want to let you guys know. My allergies are, holy shit, really bad today. Let me just take an allergy pill. Today is a day that deserves an allergy pill. You know how expensive these things are? Like $1 per pill. Make it a short stream? No, it's gonna be better later. It's really just like the moment I wake up is when my allergies are terrible. And then as we go down, the day, to go through the day, my allergies get better. So it's just right now, which is terrible. Like right now is terrible. Later it'll be fine. Ellie says Canadian dollar. Oh, he didn't just say that. Our Canadian dollar is really weak though. You have your coffee with you? Yeah. They have peppermint mocha. Good. Mm. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Drinking that pill with hot coffee. Ooh, I almost burned my tongue. It's not even pollen season. You might have to get it checked. I think it's just like dust. I think it's dust. I really do. Yeah. I think like it gets really dusty now because like my cats are long hair as well, and their fur gets everywhere. And their coat is changing too because of the season. So that's what's happening. Hi, Funky Mango. Cats made up of... No, they're not made out of dust, but they do create a lot of dust. Dusty cats. What's with the disappointed art? I don't know. I was just playing around because I wanted to take a break from commissions, and my line art sucks. So I was trying to like... I was doing a little bit of like studying. I was trying to practice my line art a little bit, and I was like, and then you guys were posting comments and replies on on Twitter that were pissing me off. So it's just I drew whatever was on my mind. And no, it wasn't just Twitter. It was on Discord as well. I was getting so annoyed with you guys. So that's what happened. Let's go back to the screen. I'm gonna try something new today. Hmm. I'm going to learn how to draw better hair. Because it's the hair rendering. It's the hair that takes friggin' forever to draw. Because normally, when people draw hair, it looks like this. The fuck happened? I just got here. Don't worry about it, guys. Pissing you off for what? First we get comments like, oh, Ark's not the cutest. Shut up, guys. I'm the cutest. And then you guys are deliberately trying to make me mad. On Twitter. I see it. I see you guys. Is the BGM gone? Yeah, I'm not that angry. I'm kidding when I'm saying I'm angry. But I can see what you guys are doing. You guys are deliberately trying to make me angry. I won't fall for it. I won't fall for your rage baiting. It's not gonna work. So this is usually how, you know, people draw hair, right? This is like a singular bang. Actually, let's make this look more like hair by putting this on a person. What are you drawing? I verified chill. We are drawing... I have no idea. We're just drawing people and things, and we're trying to learn new techniques. This is a shitty ass guideline, sorry. Right. This is kind of a head. Right. Here are the eyes. One eye's bigger than the other. Why? Don't do this to me. Let's just liquefy. We're learning new techniques today. Okay. I love how I'm like, I need to draw hair, and then like I'm focusing on other parts of the head so much. Okay, so here's regular hair. Oh, wait, I need to do this on a new layer. And then we'll duplicate this. This is what I wanted to try. Let's use blue. I say love blue. And my hair is also blue. Please don't give her hair. Why? You want her to be bald? I'm trying to learn new things today. We have... Ooh, yes. So, I have a hair strand brush that you can download these off the Clip Studio asset store. I have multiple. I have like these ones. I have these ones. But we're gonna stick with these for now. And then bring back the regular brush. And we're gonna try something cool. We're gonna try something cool here. Oh, okay. Oh, did I just... Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. Duplicate this. They're gonna start doing manga stuff? No. No, we're gonna try doing a different way to render hair to make it faster. So we add a new layer, we clip it down, take this, grab the shadow color, and then a shadow brush. So instead of drawing like the hair strands the line art for all the hair, I could technically just do this instead. And this is way easier. Way faster as well. To render hair. And there's no line art, and you still want that black line. So maybe we'll just... if we merge this down... and grab a black color outline selection. Is that gonna work? Oh no, this is what we have to do instead. Can't do an outline selection until we have selected something. So we just create a black border around it. Oops. Wrong layer. I'm not sure if this really works. You can sort of tell that there's an outline around it. And I don't know how I feel about the outline right now. Do you think that's faster? Hair strand brush look yeah, it's mighty useful. It's kind of just like what the G pen is. Because you can still do hair strands with this, but with the hairbrush you can add more. You can add more strands or hair brushes. So you don't have to do 2 of them. So now we're cutting down the time it takes to render hair. And I think I'm gonna try doing that from now on. But it doesn't look as polished. Even still, like, I feel like my art's not very polished anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hi, Mr. Flip Flops. Hello, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Eating a bun. Make sure to have good posture. I know it's been 18 minutes. Grass and getting first Danish. It's been a while. It's been so long. I got so distracted. You need to order something now? We're finally starting the stream. I have this thought in my head. I was thinking about like hair rendering ever since I woke up. Like I have to try this. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for being a good sport. I kept thinking to myself, I have to try this. But I'm like, I don't have my iPad in front of me right now. So the moment I start streaming, I'm like, I have to do this right now. I have to try it, see how it goes. I think there's some like hair highlights, which are kind of boring to be honest. But I think it's good for beginner artists. Where's the hair highlight? Where's my hair highlight brush? These are my hair brushes. Do you guys see them? I found it. Hello, welcome in. This looks really bad. Mm. No, this is too big. 5. Like, perhaps this would work. Turn it into a glow dodge layer. This is so much. There's so much highlight. I don't usually do this much highlight. There, we like deleted half of it, more than half of it. We got a third of it. Can you listen to a video called Fernando Alonso say goodbye to his V8? Does that have anything to do with art? We're having an art stream right now. It's on YouTube. Fernando Alonso say goodbye to V8? What is that? It's 18 years old? No, yesterday I was watching something really old too. It is art. Hey, just because you like it doesn't mean that it is art. I can't right now because I'm streaming from my iPad. I have to open up my YouTube application. I need to do this through my browser. My hair is coated with enough oil. Do you guys use hair oils? Yeah, speaking of old, I was watching Fellowship of the Ring yesterday. As I mentioned before, I've watched it before. I can see that okay, so I watched it before. But I watched it while I was drunk. And I don't remember anything. And I watched all of Lord of the Rings, I think all 8 hours. Well, I was like semi-passed out. So I decided yesterday to watch it all over again. And I forgot how well the movie was shot. I feel like it still holds up to today. In fact, if anything, it's like even better than today's standards. Cause like, it's probably not just me, but if you guys have noticed, all of the movies these days, they try to cut their budget by using CG. And a lot of times it looks really badly done. The CG looks really badly done. Like even for Marvel. Like Marvel, one of the biggest franchises, series? Superhero movies of Hollywood. And like, you look at, what's that movie with Thanos? I don't remember anymore. But I recall watching it. It was the war where everyone's just like coming down from the sky and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, this looks terrible. But you don't really get that feeling from Lord of the Rings. I feel like everything is pretty well done for even a movie that was shot back in the day. How old is it now? Infinity War, Endgame. Yeah, those two. It was Endgame. Lurking today, playing Path of Exile. Are you guys having fun with the druids? Can you turn into bears? Can you turn into Small creatures. Turn yourself into a cat. I'm a bear. You're a bear, Ube. You're also playing as a druid. Did you get a Lord of the Rings dream? No. No, I didn't. I wish I did. That would have been epic. Have a good lurk, Scampy-Doo. Oh, you guys are... Looking back at the activity feed, there's a whole bunch of lurks and hit pats and spawns and lurks and hit pats and spawns. We have background music now, right? Yeah, we do. Turn yourself into Smeagol. Meow. No, I want to experience the world as Frodo. Like everything is new to him, and he's experiencing things for the first time. No. Don't you guys want to experience that too? Like maybe I was thinking about playing Expedition 33. Because I'm like, oh, you get to experience new things again. It feels like you're a child. I love that feeling. I want to feel like a kid again. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Because we don't need this anymore. Goodbye. And we don't need this either. Oops. Wrong layer. Who is this? I'm not sure. We're just drawing today. "33 is goated." That's what I keep hearing. There's a reason why they won every single award in the Game Award show, right? There's a reason. This is kind of like my priority right now. Okay? We've got... This is the games that I'm playing. So, Final Fantasy F16. We have to finish that. And then, I am also playing Where Winds Meet. I want to finish at least Chapter 2, because I heard that Chapter 2 is really good. I play games with a story. And I have to experience peak. I have to. So, Where Winds Meet is my second one on the list. And then, next I have to finish Baldur's Gate, because it's been... How freaking long has it been? I got this game on release, I went through like 3 playthroughs of this game and I still didn't get to the ending. In none of my playthroughs did I get to the ending. So I have to do that. I have to finish Baldur's Gate. Yes? What do you want? Oh, my cat wants food. You stopped midway? I stopped in the last act. I played it... No, I didn't play it just 3 times. I played it like 5 times. I have like 5 campaigns in Baldur's Gate. I have like 3 of them with 3 different groups of friends. 1 of them by myself. Or perhaps by myself. 2 of them by myself. Yeah, I said I wanted to play with my cousins and then I didn't end up doing it. I just let them play because I'm so busy. I don't have time. I don't have time to play. One of my cousins has like 800 hours on Baldur's Gate. It's insane. But I think it's Act 3 that's really hard to get through. Because it doesn't really... Not to say I don't like the fact that it's not linear. But I think like so many things are happening at the same time, you get info dumped. It's like the beginning of Wuthering Waves, where your character lands in a world and suddenly there's just so much information thrown at you all at the same time. It becomes slightly overwhelming. And all of the playthroughs with my friends, because nobody had time for it. Like, we really had to schedule things. We're all adults. And trying to find time for a game that requires like 4 people to be on at the exact same time is very, very difficult. So that never worked. And plus they have other games they want to play as well. I had one playthrough with Final Fantasy friends. But when you're scheduling a game with people who play MMOs, the MMOs will always be a priority. I forgot about the other ones. It was like, no, they were all MMO players. Every single one of them was an MMO player. It was like 5 different groups. Sorry, not 5, like 3 different groups from like Final Fantasy. This is how you make friends, guys. You just go on Final Fantasy and you find communities. You find people that enjoy the same things as you, and then suddenly you have like, I don't know, 10 different friend groups. Just from an MMO. I don't know how fun I will be playing a 6th time. Same part. I know that there has been a lot of updates since, and I also know that the mod community has done its work. Like it had the award for the most community support or something like that, right? That was Baldur's Gate. That was Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm pretty sure my mods will make it more exciting for me. That's always the case. You guys have seen my Stardew Valley gameplay. It's not Stardew Valley anymore. We go through entirely different storylines with NPCs. In fact, some of the mods that I have on Stardew are better than whatever you would find in a vanilla game. Yeah, it's like mods with Stardew. Did you make Linus Maribel? Mm-mm. I don't see Linus as a Maribel candidate. What about Yaoi mods? I thought about it. But I didn't. Anyone else here mod Stardew? You might know why. You might know why I don't have Yaoi mods on Stardew. The reason is because the Yaoi mods are really raunchy. And I'm like, what? Sex in my Stardew game? No thank you, I'm good. I'm not about to see like naked sprites, naked male sprites. No safe for work ones? No, they're all not safe for work. There's something about yaoi enjoyers and them loving to make everything super not safe for work. If we had Rem here, I can hear Rem going, vouch. Naked male sprites? Hi, Isaac. Yeah, naked male sprites. We're talking about yaoi. We're talking about Stardew Valley, not safe for work mods. And it's like one of the weirdest things. Nothing has changed? No, this is... I mean, this is what we talk about here. This is what I'm used to talking about. It's not an Ark stream without me talking about like yaoi or something. Let's make her eyes red because red and blue are such good colors. It's such a good color combination. Let me blow my nose. Yeah, naked men in my Stardew game? No. I'm good. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna sound like an elephant. Goodbye. Alright. You're scouting for new singers. Good luck. There's so many good singers in the VTuber community. There's so many. I think the moment you search up like V singers, like not a lot of VTubers actually do karaoke. I was talking to another VTuber and I was like, why don't, like, your voice is so good, why don't you do karaoke streams? And they're like, I just don't have the stamina for it. I'm like, you know what? Fair. But like I realized that a lot of VTubers in the community, a lot of singers in the VTubing community feel the exact same. Ah. So you have to look elsewhere. Can't be on Twitch. Gotta go on like YouTube or Twitter. I see a lot of people on Twitter post short covers that they don't post on their YouTube accounts. I already found like 2 good ones that you may sing with in the near future, since I'm always trying to expand the court of the rogues. There's like 4 people in there. Kinda sad looking. With an art-shaped throat? Why did you eat it? Goodbye, if you're still here, fairy. Very cutie. Oh wait, that's a cute name. I just realized that a pun. Very cutie. Hand. Should we do some like hand studies? We should do some hand studies. Oh no, bro. Oh yeah, JD, you asked me how I felt about the Game Awards. I was like in the middle of like one of the most climatic cutscenes. Yesterday, I couldn't answer your question, but I still remember it. Hi, Coffee Run. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Such a sick redeem. It's double me. Hi. Hi, how's it going? Coffee Run, do you consider yourself a producer? Now we got 2 producers in chat. 4 people as small, it's actually more like 4 if you count myself in total, so it's like 6 to 7. We got Tylus. Got you. Me. Truck. Did I miss anybody? It's 4. That's 4. Okay, this is a good shadow color. And I hate this line. I hate this line here. I never include this when it comes to rendering. We got rid of it. Goodbye. I was actually primarily a producer. I'm just burnt out, so I started pushing the mixing. Like, that's what I know you for. Mostly the mixing. That's fair, though. Mixing is probably, like, less time-consuming, too. Requires less creative brain work. You don't have to think too hard. You still have to think, though. I'm trying to think of something that would, like, be the same in visual, like in visual arts terms. I like to say visual arts because like music is also art. But there's really nothing that I can think of that would equate. Because you don't really do like art editing unless you're doing reference sheets. Like you're just putting together people's reference sheets for them and they already have the artwork ready. So you're just designing the sheet. That would probably be something similar. There we go. That's like really that is really rough rendering for the skin, but it's, you know, it works. If you were to zoom out, you can't even tell. I actually don't like how the colors work together here. Let's change things. Let's change things around. We are going to add more shadows. Because these shadows are boring. It's just like a front-facing light source. It's boring. It's light and shadow in art that makes it the most interesting. And when you think about composition too, you have to think about light and shadow. I do the single art and my own album art and logo art. You do. I have realized that. For me, I know that I suck at video editing. So I've been reaching out to a few animators. This is the thing that I've excuse me. Sorry for bursting your eardrums. This is the thing I've realized. I mentioned it, is that I suck at so many things. I suck at music. I don't do mixing. I'm learning. Like everything can be learned. But at the same time, there are people out there who do a way better job than I do. So I'm like, what if let me just give them the job instead. So I've been trying that and it kind of works. I was doing a bit of my own editing when it comes to clips and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at clipping. I'm terrible at humor. I'm terrible at figuring out what makes a good short a good short. So I just went to Shanzi and I'm like, help me out. Can I plug him in here? Do you think he'll mind? Looking good, thanks. Hi Meemsley, welcome in. I gotta harass more singers, sister, so I'll be seeing you. Trust I will be calling on you soon for music stuff. Alright, goodbye. Bye, Isaac. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the holiday if I don't see you for a bit. I'm so busy these days. So there's more shadow now. And this entire drawing just got darker. As in, the mood got darker. Because now one eye is slightly casted in shadow. Which means that we gotta add more shadow at the bottom as well. Okay. I don't like this color too much. Now it's dark. And we shall do the same. The hair. No Mpreg Peter. But it's good in its own right. Thank you, Memesley. Yeah, there is no... We don't have Mpreg Peter today. Is that a request? You're gonna Mpreg me? How is that gonna work? First of all, I am a woman. So you're taking the M out of the Mpreg already. It looks like I told you the most disappointing joke of all time. Well, the thing is here, okay, is that you didn't say the joke, so you're good. You weren't the one. You weren't the one saying Mpreg X-Ark. Are you a girl? Are you femboy? Leave stream. Drops the one line and then leaves. Are you femboy? No, sorry, I'm not femboy. Leave stream immediately. Sorry, I only watch femboys. Let's do some like eye rendering. Eyes are fun. This is like barely rendering. This is like the most scuffed thing I've ever done. Like all the lines are just going over each other, but whatever. It's okay. Okay. Nothing is coming out of this anyway. Let's do it. An ad. An ad layer. We're gonna add a gradient of some sort. There we go. And then we're gonna add some reflective light at the top. It's better to do a completely new layer. Mark. What am I, Markiplier? Guys, you have the wrong person. What's something Markiplier would say? I actually don't watch any Markiplier at all. Arkiplier. Should I be watching on Twitch? No, you're good. Very cutie. I thought you were here for food. I thought you were here for food and then leave. And they were gonna leave. What happened? I can still see you. Don't worry. I can still see you guys. Market pliers. Pliers for the market. He's pretty funny. I really should watch him. I don't know what Mark is all about. What Markipliers are all about. I don't know this man. You know who I've been watching a lot lately? Germa. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome in. Welcome to Twitch. The community on Twitch is usually a little bit more lively. But I also understand why people don't like using Twitch. Like if you're used to YouTube, if you have YouTube Premium, what else? And Twitch is notorious for shoving ads in your face. Like YouTube is there as well, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad as Twitch. But the one benefit of Twitch is that you get redeems. Forever Echo Arc. Forever Echo. We're not echoing right now, are we? We're not echoing. Don't scare me. Don't scare me like that. He just plays games. That's all Markiplier's content. It's like every streamer's content. Hello, Lauren. I don't have my earbuds in. I don't know if you guys have redeemed anything. I should just shove them in my ear. Oi! Okay, this is also my favorite part of every art piece, is that I like to add a overlay. Take a soft brush, make it kind of big, not too big, probably around this size, and just brighten up the face. Doesn't that look nice? And we don't want to change the eye color too much. Actually, no, that looks fine. We'll just... There we go. And then I do the same with colors that are supposed to be bright. So like, oops, blues. Blue there. The ear's not colored. Ah! Okay, we're good. I should start watching streams in the background while writing and working more. The silence sickens me and the voices get louder. Oh no! I understand that feeling. I do that too. I'm on everybody's streams. Sometimes I go into random streamers' streams. I'm usually a lurker, and I see you guys in there, and I don't say anything. I'm like, that's... You're cheating on me. You're cheating on my stream. Why are you watching someone else? And I don't... and I don't say anything. I'm kidding. I don't think that. Ah. Thank you for the super chat, Memesley. Don't feel obligated, but Earl King Peter Griffin would go so hard. Gotta go to a convention today, so hope the stream goes well. Enjoy your convention! Those are fun. Enjoy the outside world. Touch some grass. All of us, me included, we should do the same. Ending stream right now to touch grass. Kidding. Earl King Peter Griffin. You really want Earl King Peter Griffin. Okay, hold on. Earl King as in like Heathcliff? As in like... Okay, I'm just gonna search up Earl King right now. So not Heathcliff. Because there's an Earl King that is... Earl King, Warriors of the Myth. This is not what I'm looking at. If I were to search up Earl King on Wiki, what am I gonna get? Your Earl King is a sinister elf who lingers in the woods. He stalks children who stay in the woods for too long and kills them with a single touch. Just children? Weird. The Earl King is a name used in German Romanticism for the figure of a spirit of a king of the fairies. He's a fairy king, but evil. It is usually assumed that the name is a how do you pronounce this name? Derivation? Because I know you can say derived from, right? Is it derivation? No. What is it? I'm gonna ask you guys how to pronounce it, and then you guys are gonna be like, it's pronounced as, and then you like type out the entire name of it without telling me the pronunciation. Oberon from Fate. Is the Earl King everywhere? He's from Fate. He's from Limbus Company. He's from a whole bunch of places. No, they take the reference of the Earl King and they shove it in their own works. Derivation? The word derivation. I was wondering how to pronounce it. We're talking about the Earl King. The Earl King Heathcliff version of him. So you don't want a hot, elderly gilf fairy that is evil. You want Heathcliff. I'm assuming. I'm learning things though. I didn't know that. I didn't know where the Earl King derived from. So we're learning about that now. Earl does not mean elf, but black alder. What? Oh, the black alder tree. The female version of the Earl King is Elverkongen's daughter, which means the Elven King's daughter. I love how Latin sounds exactly the same as English. Okay. Earl King, Heathcliff, Peter Griffin, it is. Derivation? Derivation, perhaps? Maybe. Maybe it's that. Derivation. You can always rely on Google translations, but I trust you guys. I'll pronounce it however the way you guys tell me to. If you guys say it's pronounced as derivation, it's derivation. Chat's always right. You guys are always right. You guys are never wrong. I believe you. With all of my heart and my soul. I wouldn't go that far. I'm gonna become the most gullible streamer. You guys are gonna be like, oh yeah, rhinos grow horns from their butts. And I'll be like, yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna go around telling all the kids, did you guys know? I learned something cool today, that like rhinos grow horns from their butts. I should become a VTuber because I want to be like a cutie patootie idol having a debut. That sounds, that's the one thing that I've missed. I didn't debut. I kind of just made my model one day and I just pressed to start streaming and it's just been like that forever. I wish I had a debut. I think it would have been really fun. And then I keep thinking about it. I'm like, oh, do you guys want to debut? And you're like, I just do whatever you want. And I go, okay, that's so much freaking work. A late debut. We're a year and a half in. We're already a year and a half in. I've been streaming for so long now. I can't. It's not really a debut anymore. It doesn't work. I can just do like a get to know Ark stream. But like, you guys know everything about me already. It's like you guys are a part of my life. I stream every single day. I talk about almost everything with guys. What was it? What were we doing? Okay, no, okay. I remember. We are merging all these layers together. That is what we are doing. This is gonna be awkward. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Oh no, we're roommates. You can debut right now, go from the top of stream to down. Guys, these are my very unrendered dragon feet that I didn't have time to render. We're also not rigged from the bottom up. So nothing else moves except for the top of my body. Here are my knees. They also don't move. There's no rendering. There's barely any rendering on my legs. This is supposed to be shiny, by the way. The yellow parts on my thigh highs. Look, it's the colors. It's not even within the lines. I didn't even color this properly, guys. I'm not even colored properly. This sucks. And then we got my shorts. We got the thigh window that everybody loves. My hands are kind of move. They don't move at all. But I have these very sharp claws. And then we slowly go up. And this belt could also be, the highlight could also be rendered, but I got lazy because I did all of this in like 6 days. And then we keep going up. And then like my wings. Oh, hold on. I turned off my wings so they stopped moving. We gotta bring back the movement. There we go. There we go. I turned it off because of Final Fantasy, but my wings move. I can fly, guys. I'm a dragon, by the way. That's why I have dragon feet. I forgot to mention. I am a dragon. I'm not an elf. And then I have a cape with stars on it, and it's really cool, and it extends all the way up to my hood. Right? And you can see them. You can see them here. I spent a lot of time. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in to my face. Surprise. Now I'm in your personal Your personal zone. Right? Why aren't the stars moving? What happened? They're kind of moving? They're not moving enough. I have to like redo my entire model. I have to redo them. Because this might piss me off a little bit. Oh. Okay, now they're kind of moving. Now the stars are slightly glittering, just a little bit. This sucks. What a shitty debut. Let's go back out. Thank you for coming to my debut. That's the end of the stream. Art or rigging? Art or rigging? 6 days seems like a good turnaround for a full model. I woke up at 6 AM every single day and I worked until midnight. This is live 2D? This is live 2D, yeah. I did not do anything for 6 days straight outside of working on the model. And like half of it's not even rigged. Half of it's not even rendered. I worked so much on my face though because that's what you guys are going to be seeing all the time. All we miss is the PowerPoint. You're right. I should have like had something. I should have had something on the screen. Did you guys enjoy my debut? Technically, I just started following recently, so this is all new to me. Yeah, I'm an artist and I'm a streamer and I had no debut and I'm just here. Hello, I am Ark. How would you guys describe me? If you were to use one word to describe me, what would it be? Think long and hard. Don't make me mad. I will scream. I would cry like a baby. Tears will fall out of my eyes. You guys are gonna get flooded. Oh god, what's going on? Show all layers. I'm trying to merge this and I'm getting so distracted. There we go. Ah, not like that. Merge visible layers. Alright. Make this because we're drawing Peter Griffin. We're gonna actually duplicate this because I hate the look of the colors right now. I think it could be because of the red and blue. And I did say that red and blue are such a good combination together, but at the same time it's so much. There we go. This is better. We can duplicate it again. Turn down the opacity. Let's add a gradient map on top of it here. You guys can choose for me. This kind of looks very cyberpunk. This is the teal. The teal is nice. Is Peter with a child again? No, he's the Earl King. It's Peter as the Earl King. I started following recently. Your model is cute. Thank you, Silver. Appreciate that. Every time someone says my model is cute, I jump for joy a little bit on the inside. I like this one too. This is why my hair color looks different in every single drawing that I put out. It's because I like to change things around. I like to add random gradient maps on top, but not too much. I also use this one. I also use these a lot. I like this one for night scenes. Rip to the horse who Peter is riding. No, he could just ride on a really big horse. Like you need to have a proportional horse to your body, right? Is that what you mean? Cool hair, cute face, awesome fit. Thanks, Lauren. I want to be called cute. There's a fair reason. I get called cute by everyone all the time. I also get called, you're one of the cutest VTubers I know. Like, what do you mean by that? I'm not the cutest? Shut up. Okay. This is how this looks like. These are other colors. I know we just tone it down. Just a little bit. Merge it down. And this is what it's... This is the final... The finale. Yeah, only one of them. Still mad. Still mad. Alright. So, we're gonna draw Peter Griffin from memory. We're gonna remember how he looks like. I think I remembered. So, bring back the white background. Oh, really big brush size. Fine, this one's okay. 9. Go to 9. I remember his head kind of looks like this. And then his eyes are closer together. You can't draw circles. And then 2 dots for pupils. And eyelids. Oops. We have to change this around just a little bit because... And tiny ears. Because we can't just draw Peter in this position always. We have to draw him in a way cooler angle. This is Peter's face, from what I remember. This looks like him, right? This looks like him? Teaching Chad about spheres, about circles, day 2. Except I'm also terrible at drawing spheres. So I'm probably not the best teacher for circles. Takes a lot of practice. Alright, that's Peter Griffin. So if we were to change the position of his face, I will need some references. So let's search up Peter Griffin. He's always facing the same position. His face is always looking like this. There's no front-facing Peter. That doesn't exist. We're always seeing like side-facing. Okay, it's fine. I got this. We have to use our artist imagination. Let's take this Peter. Let's move him. We're gonna move him up here. Does he have eyebrows? This man has no eyebrows. We're missing something. We're missing this part of his hair. Right? Kinda looks like this. Alright. This is Peter. I'm trying to, you know, after stream the other day, like the art stream, I went offline and I was like, what does a Boston accent sound like? Like, what does Lois sound like? I didn't go on the internet and I didn't YouTube this. I didn't look at or watch a video of Lois. So I still don't know exactly. But as I was making lunch, I was cooking, I was in front of the stove. And just from like my experience, I'm Canadian, so I have no idea what a Boston accent is like. But I'm guessing the E in Peter is pronounced as something else. It's not like Peter. Right? She doesn't just call him Peter. Like there's a slight A in a Boston accent, I'm guessing. It's funny that a lot of cartoons do this. Mickey Mouse, Homer Simpson's, Peter Griffin. Yeah, I'll turn to the side. Okay. Let's draw some guidelines. Let's make him super cool. He's gonna be facing downwards. We're gonna We're gonna be looking at this from... Oh, no. I have a better idea. He's gonna be here with his fist. You know that, that one Pepe meme? You know what I'm talking about, right? Where, like, it looks like a punch is about to... Arms a little too high. So the face is still kind of the same. Definitely. Still the same angle. The E's are, the R's are pronounced as Ahs. The ERs are pronounced as Ahs. And the P does not really Pete. It's more like something else. Like PETA. Right? Did I get that right? Smiling and punching forwards, yeah. Having so much fun. I need to know how Kawaii does things. How does Kawaii draw Peter? Frograde! Hi, liar! Hello! Welcome in! You can ignore everything on the screen. How is your stream? How is your just chatting? Your just chattings are so much fun. Liar's just chattings are my favorite. Talks about the silliest things. I don't know how this goes. How do you like do an upward angle? Base angle? Or Peter Griffin? And it's the Earl King as well, so his hair has to be like you know, all over the place. Does he have like Earl King ears as well? He has to be on a horse. So he's about to like punch you while riding a horse. It's fun torture. It's not torture in a live stream, it's enjoyment. 2.5 of torture on Where Winds Meet. Torture? Torture? Were you guys going through the story? Like, or as in like torture as in you were stuck in a boss fight. Because they can both be torturous in their own way. I hope you guys had fun being tortured. Hello, Ocean! Thank you for the follow. Do we get an eye patch? Wait, does he? Okay, we need Earl King Heathcliff as a reference. Earl King. Yeah, excuse me. Earl King Heathcliff has no elf ears. What? Then why is he the Earl King? Huh? Why is he the Earl King? Huh? Huh? If he's not an elf? Huh? Doesn't Earl mean elf? Anyways. No elf ears. Or PETA. And then we got his curtain bangs. He looks fabulous and glorious. And scars on his nose, and he has a frown. Permanent frown. His butt chin. We make them really big. Okay, I know how to do this. Move the nose a little higher. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Have you ever seen this expression on Peter before? On Peter Griffin. Was that a sneeze? It was. My allergies are really bad. I usually mute myself, but screw it. You guys can hear me sneeze. I'm not embarrassed, you are. And he needs a dog. Beautiful. I'm glad you appreciate this. Glad you like this. Because who the hell needs a sword? Not PETA. He has a dog. He has a dog mount. Heathcliff has a dog, not a... What's his name again? Is this a dog? It's not a dog, it's a horse. Wait, it's an actual horse? I always thought this was a dog. Am I... I'm learning things. Got that dog in him. A dog without a head. Sorry, a horse without a head. On to the glue factory. And there's just an immense amount of blood dripping out of his neck. This is gross, guys. This is gonna be like your main focus. So, this image, this drawing is gonna have to look like this. We're gonna have to cut off the rest of the drawing by Peter's other head. I'm gonna have to end here because that's not the main focus of this drawing. It's not the headless horse. It's Peter as the Earl King, and he's about to punch you. This is the terrible, terrible composition, by the way, for the Earl King, because the Earl King is not... He doesn't punch. The Earl King has a goddamn sword. A really big buster sword of some sort on his back. Yet we're here making him use his fists. Actually, okay. You know what? We're gonna have to change this. I don't like this. We're gonna have to make him use his sword. This is not Earl King Peter. This is fake Earl King Peter because there's no way. We're gonna make him wield a sword instead. So, how do we do this? Keep this. We're gonna use this line here. That's a shoulder, okay? How the heck do you wield a sword? You have your arms kind of going down. Your other... This doesn't work. How do you draw a holding sword pose? Does it have to like go over his head? And then oh, this is hilarious. And then the sword goes out like this. He's holding onto it. He's about to freaking stab you in the face. Right? No! I need water. I need coffee for this. It's too early in the morning. I'm muting myself. I'm gonna blow my nose. What's your sword? The Cloud, yeah. Okay. So let's search up Cloud. Holding sword. And maybe we'll find something. Hi, Oaf Pill. Okay, I got this. I got this. Okay. So he's bent over forward. He's bent over. Not in that way, you sickos. And then he's holding his sword back. His hand is here. And Peter has like 3 fingers. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do this. And then the sword is here. That's the hilt. Girl, your head's too big. Get out of the way. You're not the main character today. Peter is. Our man, Peter Griffin. Hello! Hi, Val. Thank you for the 6 months. What did Sephiroth do? No, we're drawing Heathcliff. But we're using Cloud as a reference. Actually. We make it a bit more forward facing. There we go. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. This is our sword, guys. This is Heathcliff's super thorny sword. I think like it's the hilt's kind of thorny as well. I don't know how that goes. We'll figure it out later. Wait, what do you mean you have 2 swords, Oathpill? What are you doing with your swords? Okay, I need to go back. We need to keep working on this, Heathcliff. Why is there no references? I mean, there are, but like the references are tiny. They're tiny, they're baby. Okay. Oh, and he's got a bit of a stubble too. This guy hasn't shaved for days, probably, or he doesn't give a shit. He's like, Catherine's dead. It doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. Not gonna work. The shoulder's not gonna work. Because I need him to be holding the sword. With both hands. But like his arm doesn't really wrap around his body. Because he's not Cloud. He doesn't have the figure of Cloud's strife. So he's a single-handed duelist, or no, we can do this. Kind of. The forearm has to go round a bit more. Peter, you're making me confused. You're making me so confused. I have no idea how your body works. We're learning today. We just learned shapes. We're gonna learn shapes. Move the sword a little outwards. There we go. Okay, guys, I've got it. The sword is too close to his body. Now his hand can go here. And if you're holding the sword, I'm trying to position all of this myself as well. Okay. Using real life references. The hand that is in the front has the back of the hand facing upwards. Yes, okay. Perfect. Amazing. Wait. No, it's the other way around. Because the sword is going forward, not backwards. It's going forwards. Okay, okay, okay. Never mind, never mind. Changing that. So this hand actually goes underneath, and then the other hand goes on top. There we go. Okay, that looks better. He actually looks so cool, right? Right? I agree. Do you think he's on par with the Earl King Heathcliff? Search Oxguard. That's the one you're looking for. Ooh, okay. The Oxguard stance. How do you know about swords? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, so this, okay. I get it. Thank you. This hand actually goes behind. And it does go. The back of the hand does go in the front. And this hand here actually belongs to the other arm. Oh. We're learning so much today. Right? Yes. Both of the hands have the sword. Okay. I get it. I'm going silent because I'm locked in. I'm locked in on this drawing. I'm super locked in. Fingers go here. The other fingers go here. Hands, right? Hands, am I right? Hands, the most difficult things to draw. Especially if they're Peter hands. They're Peter Griffin hands. Rose are Aura farming. Yeah, he is. You know some fencing. Fencing with a giant sword. A giant sword that he didn't know that he could even wield. Because these swords are heavy. They're really heavy. The entire thing is just one big piece of metal. Oh, this sword's gonna be super thorny. Okay. How about we just... We're gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna cheat the thorns. This looks like bloody veins. Ugh, gross. Whatever. We're gonna use a calligraphic pen. Is this? No, this is not gonna work. I need a flat brush. I need a flat brush. No. I'm just gonna stick to the regular one. It looks like veins. Because it's round. It's rounded. It sucks. Whatever. Some thorns coming out everywhere. And they're all over the place. And the closer we get to the camera, the thicker the thorns are because perspective. We love perspective. Okay. Things are looking better. They're looking more thorny, less bloody, perhaps? And I say we're cheating with this. Because we're just gonna add a outline. I ain't lining this. It's gonna take too long. And it's probably better if I were to use a lasso tool. Get rid of all those circular ends. Oh, what would have been better if I just lasso tool this entire thing? Okay. For next time, if I were to draw Earl King Peter again for a second time, I will know. Oops. And everything comes to a point. Everything's pointy. You get stabbed with the sword and you get stabbed with the thorns. Oh, this is the ultimate weapon. All powerful. No other weapon in this world is as powerful as this one. The druids would probably love it, actually, if you think about it. Oh, that's where. Oh, that's why it's thorny, because he's the Earl King and he's an elf. Learning things. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Ugh. Yeah, can you imagine Peter Griffin in Dark Souls? I think it would go so hard. There's probably a mod for it. I want to say that there's a mod for it. Where's my coffee? There it is. When in doubt, just draw more triangles. Is that Earl King Peter? Maybe. I wanna hear that. I wanna hear Peter say "foul tarnished" and then use his like iconic laugh, which I cannot do. I'm not a voice actor. I wish I was. At times like these, I wish I could do Peter's voices. Or his one singular voice, because he only has one iconic one, not multiple. I'd rather see this kind of Peter than the one last time. The last Peter was fine. He was just like a bigger Peter. There was nothing wrong with the previous Peter. Yeah, modders, voice actors, any modders, any voice actors in chat right now. Are you listening? We need this. We need this in Dark Souls. Make this line a little. We're gonna cheat more. We're gonna use line tools. I don't like drawing, even though I'm an artist. Drawing? What's that? Doesn't exist in my vocabulary. He actually has a very nice looking sword. It's stained glass. You can't really tell You can't really tell from from the artwork because it's all clumped up. Oops. Where's my tool? Where's my tool? Where's my tool? Where's my tool? Where's my... Yes, okay. He's got more thorns back here. Actually, it's more clumped up, which is why I'm gonna be drawing more. It's a lot of red. A lot of redness, and the entire like handle is just a thorn. His hands must hurt holding that. I love the lasso tool. I love it so much. Let's use it more. Because his entire body is just brown. It's just his coat. It should be flapping in the wind. It should be flapping in the wind. Yes, okay. It should look like this. And then it's kind of tattered at the bottom. So we make some holes. He just wants Lois back. Whatever happened to her. This part of the coat should also fly out to make it a little bit more dramatic. There we go. Ah, yes. Oh, heck yeah. And then we can't forget about the rest of his body. And I can't really see the legs on Earl King Heathcliff, so I have no idea what his pants look like. It's covered by the sword. Actually, his legs kind of... We're gonna draw some guidelines here. Like this. But I do want to make it so that it looks more like we're kind of looking at it from a bird's eye view, so let's make all of this a little bit smaller. Not that small. This is gonna work. And then we have to move the legs next because he looks like a midget. Let's just let's draw more guidelines. New. And I want him to be bending his knees slightly. Is this gonna work? I feel like this doesn't really work. I'm making him look super short. Hi, Rem. Hello. Welcome in. We got Ford truck commercial voice going on. Ford truck commercial? Do we even have any ads? Do we have ads going on the stream? I think I missed all of them. We probably had like ads going on multiple times during the stream that I didn't see the notification for. I need a pee. That reminds me, I'm like, I didn't have my pee break. Guys, I didn't have my pee break. At least once today. A few minutes ago. I even typed it. Why didn't I see anything? We usually have like a wall of ads. Where's my wall of... Oh, it was up there. I just missed it. I'm too locked in on this drawing to like notice the ads at all. I'm way too locked in. Okay, this works. What does this shirt look like? You were locked in. I'm so disappointed in myself. You don't understand. I'm losing my pee break because of this. Now my bladder's gonna explode. All my fault. All my fault. You have the power, you're the streamer? No, I don't. You guys control the stream. What a sad day. It's like, you know, when you're playing games and you're so locked in that you're like, I don't even realize that my body is asking me to do something. Punky, hello. Hello, welcome in. Enjoy your stay. Enjoy the reckoning. How's this? How's this, guys? Ah! Don't do that. Do you recognize this man? I think ads should run constantly with 3-minute arc breaks in between. You hate me, Lorian. Why? Why would you want that? I'm gonna cry. That's fine. That's okay. I can take it. Say you hate me. Say it. Wait. No, this works. Peter's more red, though. I don't know if it would work for... If he's the Earl King, we'll use, like, Earl King colors. Right? We'll use Earl King colors. For his face. Peter, What are you doing with that giant horse? What are you doing with the giant buster sword? I didn't say that in a lowest voice. One day. One day you'll master it. The day's not today. Oh, it's like there's like orange bits in here. It's stained glass, and there's parts that are more yellow and white. It's a very pretty sword. Super pretty, super pretty. Like Peter. Like the man we're drawing. What a gorgeous looking dude. Okay. Okay. Is the vision coming together? He's also got belts. It's like he's a Final Fantasy character. What is up with Final Fantasy characters and like having so many belts? I actually did that for you too, Lorian. I was like, I just added a whole bunch of belts and stuff. Maybe because it looks cool. I'm answering my own questions. I should know this well, because I do it too. When in doubt, just add more belts. It looks neat, yeah. It does. A pretty sword with a pretty man. Is it the same with Hoyo characters? Hoyo characters, rather than having belts, they have a shit ton of trim. And this is just for Genshin. There's so much gold trim on every single character. If it's not gold, it's silver. So that's how you know it's a Genshin character, because like you look at their their outfits, and you're like, does there need to be trim on everything? What's the color of his hair? Quick! What shade of brown? Quick! A mud brown? A poop brown? Chocolate brown? 70% chocolate brown. 10% dark chocolate brown. You guys aren't quick enough. Quick! Quick! Is this gonna work? I need to get rid of his glasses. Pick any brown? No, it doesn't work that way. We have to get rid of his glasses. Like I don't know. There's something about him that makes him look like super greasy. Do we give him anime eyes? Do we just give him anime eyes? Cause like, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. We have to give him anime eyes. You're no longer the Peter Griffin I know. But that's okay. Because you're gonna look like you have like 10 times more aura. And it's not really his glasses that make him Peter. It's his dimple chin. Right? I think this is it. I think this is what we were missing. Super sharp eyes. I'm gonna merge everything together. Merge, 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 merge. And then I'm gonna grab this. And for an even better perspective, and this has to be smaller as well. Oh hell yeah. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. Something's happening here. Something gorgeous happening here. Earl King Heathcliff. He's got like luscious hair that's just flying everywhere. He's kind of got his own curls going on. He's got pretty natural curls. Oh, don't forget about his bangs. All right. Okay. And let's clean things up. This is an illustration if I've ever seen one. Compliments on my own artwork. Range. I wonder what shampoo he would use. Me too. Pantene Pro V. Not Head and Shoulders. Hi again. Hi Silver. Silver programmer. Silver queer programmer. The chef says compliments to the chef. And last but not least, we need some rendering on his balls. Sorry, his face. Where does the light come from? The light comes from... I want the light to come from us. So... okay. And let's add a darker... Let's add some dark colors here. Let's darken all of this up. And the bottom part of this is gonna be completely dark. Because we want most of the focus to be on Peter. Peter himself. And we can also do that with a sword. On PETA. And just some random shadows here and there. Okay. And we'll give him some, like, glowing red eyes. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Make them glow more. Now that's what I'm talking about. Or can I ask you one quick question? Heck yeah. What is it? Hit me with it. It's almost as bad as that one time I had to kill all those Mirror World beaters. The song is so mood. Do you like the song? I think this is a Yuko Nishi song. Can you add Meg Kathy? It wouldn't make sense. It has to be Lois. It has to be Lois Kathy. It can't be Meg. I have to pee. We'll send 2 pictures on Discord and I will ask. Alright, take your time. Because I need to use the bathroom, but before we do that, I'm gonna add one more small thing. Take a soft brush. Just the parts that matter. Add. Normal. There we go. And he's got like 2 glowing balls. This part has to be the most rendered because I want the main focus to be right here on the face. Right where his chin is. So we add some highlights. We always add highlights in places where we want things to be the most prominent. Alright. Earl King Stewie? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Unfortunately, I really have to go now. Oh, Memes Lee! Thank you for the super chat from 13 minutes ago. Goodbye. Goodbye, I missed it. Okay. Coffee? See you guys in a bit. The horse's brine would be so good. Hello, I'm back. Peter, the horse is here. No! Why do you guys have an obsession with him? What's with your obsessions with Peter Griffin? We're gonna fill in some holes. We're gonna clean this up just a little bit, so he looks a bit more presentable. Because right now, I'm not saying that he's not presentable, but he could look cooler. And there's something else I want to do too. And add some, like, perhaps... Remember what I said about the previous artwork that I did of her? I said my favorite thing to do is to add an overlay. But that's exactly what we're gonna do, an overlay layer. We're gonna brighten up our dude's face. There we go. And this also needs to be brightened up. What layer is this? Oh, there we go. So that everything's kind of slightly more glowing. And add more definition to his face. So you know where everything is exactly. Nothing is, oops, too sketchy. Hi, Clip Farming Boy. We're drawing Peter Griffin. If it wasn't obvious enough, we're drawing Peter Griffin. The one and only, as the Earl King Heathcliff. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. I hope this won't become the Ark art staple. It's starting to. It's really starting to. I don't know how I feel about that either. Like, I love it and hate it at the same time. Where's my water? Is oops. Oh yeah. Okay. Just adding a little bit of color everywhere. Some more definition in places that needs more definition. And some shadows in places where they need shadow. Use the same color, don't use too many different colors. And all is well. And last but not least, fix up some of these thorns just a little bit. This is a very rushed, quick illustration, but at the same time, I'm still proud of it. There's a part of me that is proud of this piece. You guys better not commission me to do more Peter Griffin. I don't want to get paid for this. I don't want to be known as the Peter Griffin artist because we already have one. We have one, and it's his name is Kawhi. There's a reason why his name is Kawhi. Why is this gray? What is going on? Okay. There we go. Want to be a Shrek artist instead? No! Why? Why would I want that? Why would I want that? And you know what else we should do? Grab a black. And then grab the selection layer. We'll give him a little, like a border. Because he's in the darkness. Our man is in the darkness. What the hell? What is this? Okay. He's in the darkness. And then we add a light. Actually, the light is coming from us. So wouldn't it make more sense if, like, this man is shrouded in darkness? Yeah, whatever. Merging all the layers together. Okay. Okay, and then duplicate this layer. This is what we're gonna do, okay? Tone curve. Make him a little darker. Lose some of that color saturation. Then we're gonna grab soft brush and we're gonna yeah, okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna... So, like, what you're seeing right now is that the outer side of what's not being focused is darker. And the middle part's brighter and it's clearer and you can see more colors there. So now we know where the main focus is. And the main focus is this guy's face. We don't care about the rest of his body. Here's the big guy. It's Peter Griffin. Hi, Keeper of the Void Dimensions. Welcome in. Welcome to an art stream. I have no idea what the hell we're doing here. I have no idea what the hell you guys are doing here. What are you guys doing here? Why are you guys watching this? And, you know, we'll have like a few pieces of hair that's just flying everywhere. We need clarity. We need clarity for his handsome face. Okay, no, we need that on a different layer. I need to blur it out just a tiny bit. And then we're gonna use a shadow brush instead. Yeah, because it has to be blurry. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa! Thank you for the 10 gifted, board man! Appreciate that a lot. You guys really love Peter. This is how... I'm gonna turn into a Peter Griffin streamer just for you guys. Someone's here is gonna be like, please no, don't do it. The gifts don't lie. What has Ark become? Okay. We should do one more thing. Last but not least, remember my favorite gradient map? This looks too weird. This looks too off. I kind of like the original colors. Yeah, I kind of like the original colors. We'll just stick with this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Peter. A reverse vignette. Or vignette? How do you pronounce that word? Let's get her out of the way so she's not stuck in here. And then merge these together into its own layer. Merge visible layers. And now we can make him slightly smaller. This is our new illustration. Now we got to whatever. Okay. Hi, Dad. Hello. What's your favorite Millie song if you have one? What is that one called? The Camellia? Yeah, Camellia. That's my favorite Millie song. I learned it recently. And then I realized how much I really enjoyed it. I think it's the story that's being told. It's the story being told in the song that makes it really good. That's the thing with Millie songs, right? Is that there's a story. There's always a story. So, like, depending on if you like the story or not, will usually determine your enjoyment of the Millie song. Yeah, it's got some serious tones. Alright, Moogie. I'm just saying don't. Let's see. Did you post it on Discord? The two things. The two questions that you had. I'm booting up Discord. Go into the server. Is it in general? Is it in creatives? Suddenly I see Oathpill. Oathpill jump scare. Ark, which pose is cuter, and if blob hands is the better? What to do with the blob hands? I don't know how to add fingers there. I actually like the one where both of the knees are covering the hands. And I don't like drawing hands on chibi, just because chibi is supposed to be very blob-like, right? Chibis are very blob-like. And you want to keep the blob going on. But the problem with fingers is that there's a lot of limbs going on there. And more limbs means more lines, and more lines means more focus being drawn to those hands. That's why whenever I do draw hands, I like to keep them close to the face, because the hands have more contrast because of the amount of lines that you're drawing. So you want to keep the focus on the face always, which is why I always draw hands close to the face. But yeah, I just hide them. Hide them. It's chibi. It's chibified. So I would say the second one is definitely way better for chibi. If you do want to draw chibi hands though, what some people do is that they just do this. So this is a hand. Something close to this. Don't even bother with like the fingers. This is a hand. Like if you want, you don't even have to draw the lines. This is a hand. You just make sure you're drawing the thumb. So like, I guess in your case it would be like, I don't know, like a blob and then add a... The thumb is on the other side, so you can't even add a thumb. It would be like this. Or something. I don't know. I don't like chibi hands. I don't like looking at them. Nobody looks at the hands of chibis. You'll be okay. Don't draw them. It's way cuter if you don't draw them. Hands are horrid. My favorite hands ever is Ryukishi07 hands. Is that the guy that made what's it called? Umineko and Hikodashi? Is that the Hikodashi guy? That's Ryukishi, right? Can he draw hands? I don't remember anything about Ryukishi's art. Except for because I'm always so focused on their faces. Because their faces are interesting. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. I can't tell if it's sarcasm. Google it and share it on stream. We're gonna have to change this from an... Anyways, our stream's almost over anyway. We might as well switch screens. We might as well... let me Google it. Ryukishi. Is it a meme? Oh. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You want to see Ryukishi hands? These are very stylized in a way, if that's the best way to describe it. Not the screen. This one? Not this one. This one? Not this one either. Where am I? Where did I go? Image. Hi class. So today we're going to talk about Ryukishi's art. And his monstrous hands. I think this is great too, in its own way. This is great in its own way. Show us! Look. This is what you got. You know, at least it's kind of accurate, though like... I can see where he's going with this. Because remember, Mugi, I said when you're drawing chibi, right? You don't want to draw the fingers. You really don't. You want to keep it cute. So he's trying to do that exact same thing. He's trying to make it cute. He's trying to make the hands look cute. So he's like removing a finger. He's giving her the Peter Griffin treatment. Where like Peter doesn't really have fingers, right? He kind of has nubs. He's got nubs for fingers. And like, I guess in our case, we see that as a really cute thing. Because you look at plushies and you're like, oh yes, they don't have fingers. They look super cute. My critique of Ryukishi's art is that everything is too detailed. Right? So if you're gonna go for chibi, I'm not saying that this style is bad. This is his own very stylistic way of drawing. Don't say meatball hands! Is that if I were to make this cuter, I would not even bother with this much hair rendering and this much skirt rendering. Because now the skirt rendering and the hair rendering is semi-realistic or more realistic. And it doesn't work in a chibi sense. It doesn't work as well. Like, it works in his own way. In Ryukishi's own way. In his own art. But I would simplify the hair. Because the hands are simplified, but everything else isn't simplified. So simplify the skirt. Simplify the hair. Because the face is simplified, the hands are simplified, the shirt is semi-simplified, and you gotta make everything consistent. Ads are starting soon. Okay, we're gonna leave when the ads start. We're learning art today. The manga game are PS3 sprites. That's the ones that I used afterwards. I actually started the game when I was reading the visual novels with Ryukishi's art, and then afterwards I was like, let me just get the patch. The other sprites, or they were like already integrated into the game and you can like change them in the settings or something like that. Yeah. Learn chibi. I don't like doing chibis. I don't draw a lot of chibis. But my favorite chibi artist is Tama, who also streams. They do a lot of Arc Knights art. And they also, hold on, let me see if I can find them. I'll paste it in chat. Tama desu, ghost. So they also stream sometimes. You might find them streaming like every once in a blue moon. I think they streamed last week too with like 10 viewers. But their art is goated. Where's my chat? Where are you guys? Here, Tama desu. Tama desu, ooh. Where's YouTube? I need a way for OBS to bring up like chat so then I can type and I can see you guys at the exact same time. Technology can be better. We have the technology to do this, just that no one does it because they hate integration. Everyone wants to funnel people into like one platform. And it doesn't work. Here. Might have seen that hand in Walmart. What kind of Walmart you going to? What kind of Walmart has these hands? Like, you're talking about ladyfingers? Because they kind of are ladyfingers. Where's our drawing screen? Here. You guys get to look at Peter for like 5 minutes. Where's my drawing stream? There we go. Before we leave. Okay, you get to see the other girl too. Where's she? She's not even on the screen anymore. Here. The 2 drawings of the day. Thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate your presence. I appreciate the time that we got to spend with each other. Always. And we will be back. We will be back next week. Sorry, not next week. Tomorrow. Why did I say next week? We will be back tomorrow with some Final Fantasy 14? 16. I'm like I'm like so concentrated on this. I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore. Here. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I really don't. I don't know what's going on. With some Final Fantasy 16. Where do I put her? Like, where do I put her? In the background? There's just a floating head. Bring up your Buster Sword. I'm trying to figure out a good composition for this, and it's not working. There you go. It's like you're dreaming about Our Lady here. Do you draw Peter Griffin every art stream? No, but when I get a super chat of people requesting Peter Griffin, I draw Peter Griffin. It depends on what you guys want. If you guys are asking for Peter Griffin, I will draw him. If you guys are not asking for Peter Griffin, I will not draw him. But we're not complaining, right? Right, guys? We're not complaining about Peter Griffin. We all love this man. At least I'm not. I kind of have fun drawing him because outside of art streams, I'm just drawing anime girls. Sorry, anime boys. I'm drawing a lot of dudes. I draw a lot of dudes. I don't draw enough anime girls. The only time I draw anime girls is when I draw myself. Why does he actually look good? I'm glad you like him. What is Brachado even doing? He's thrusting his super thick buster sword at you. I could have used another word there. Hi, Hagen Dogs! Thank you for the 8 months of Prime! How are you doing? It's been— oh my god, I missed it. It's 3 minutes ago. Hagen Dogs! Hagen Dogs! You still there? You still there? How's Skyrim? Can we draw Peter Sidon? Peter Sidon? Who? You draw Ark with orange eyes. Sometimes. This is not Ark. This is not me. This is not me. This is just a girl with blue hair with the same colored hair as me. Okay, ads are starting. Alright guys, goodbye! Goodbye, we're leaving! We're leaving! We're going! Ads are starting! Goodbye to everyone who is experiencing ads right now. Goodbye, ending stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good night. We were on a timer. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a it's not Final Fantasy 16, it's a just chatting stream. We're just gonna be chilling here. I just got here. Good morning, Fen. Ah! Leaving when the hype train's going. But the ads are here. Like, half of you guys are gone. Half of you guys have disappeared already. Doesn't matter. I need lunch anyway. Just chatting about Final Fantasy 16, mayhaps. Perhaps we will be. Perhaps we will not be. I have commissions to finish today. I'm gonna be watching Fellowship of the Ring while I finish my commissions. Whoa! Holy shit! Thank you for the 10 gifted again. I was just about to leave too. Are we raiding? You think so? Leaves during a hype train. Leave so that you guys can stop gifting me. No one's streaming. No one's streaming on a Saturday? Today is Saturday, right? Check the time. Yeah, today is Saturday. Normally, I expect my Saturday streams to be like full of other people streaming. Is there anyone here who's gonna be streaming later? Anyone in chat? Because sometimes I raid into you guys. Fenris? What is your full name? What is your full name, Fen? Clock's not even here. Liar just raided into us. Chiro? Fenris 646? Where does the 646 come from? People are touching grass arc. It is December. It is Christmas. So I assume that some people are getting ready to leave and go out and hang out with other people and enjoy the holidays, whereas we're all here being absolute losers, stuck watching a stream, stuck streaming. Lionel Zuckerberg, nice name. Hello, welcome in. People are touching snow. Touching snow if it actually snows in your area. Oh, ads are over. Shit. Guys, I can't leave now. Now we're stuck here forever. It is -30 over here. Where do you live? Like in Canada? Don't answer my question. Don't dox yourself. Canada temperature -3 degrees. So you're saying -30 because you're in Fahrenheit. You guys should stop telling me your temperatures. Alberta's -27 right now. Oh my god. I'm glad I'm not in Alberta. I thought about moving there. I thought about moving to Alberta until like my friends who lived in Alberta were like, yeah, don't do it because your pipes will freeze. And every winter it freezes and then the snow piles up all the way up to your hips and then you can't drive and you're just stuck in your home forever. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. Because I love being inside my house, but I don't like my pipes freezing and breaking and my house getting destroyed. So no Alberta for me, but I do like more isolated areas. Can't get doxxed if you live in Canada, it's too big. Yeah, that's why I tell you guys that I'm in Canada. What the fuck is that? It's Peter Griffin. We're done drawing, by the way. We're just chilling here. It's Peter. It's Peter Griffin. He's iconic. Canada's really big, but there's only like so many places that you can live in Canada. Because like everyone's pushed towards certain parts of Canada. And there's multiple places in Canada that you can't live in. Also because of zoning laws. There's a lot. You stream from an oil rig? No, you don't. Guess which one? There's not a lot of oil rigs in Canada either. I'd be living in Nunavut. That's true. You could be. But it's hard to live there. It's hard to live anywhere outside of like the major populated areas because things can get quite pricey. I was looking at the grocery stores in like northern Ontario of Canada, and a bag of chips is like $10 or like $25 or something insane like that. It's really expensive, which is why I think people just like either fish for their own food. Yeah, it's like $25 or $10 or something because like nobody wants to bring food up there. Driving up there is not great. There's not a lot up there. There's no civilization. So I guess shipment and importing things will cost you a lot. Will cost you a whole limb, an arm, 2 arms. Maybe 2 arms and 2 legs. Your entire body. A kidney. So it's not worth it. Which is why I'm like, you think that Canada is just, you know, there is a lot of nature. There's a lot of grass, there's a lot of mountains, but it's unlivable. The rest of the places are unlivable. Gone are the days that you can get a bag of milk for a loony and a toonie. Back in my day, we used to buy milks in bags for 25 cents. We used to drink from the nipples of cows. I have a friend who lives in Churchill. MB, she hangs out with polar bears? No way. I remember I was walking around in Asia and I was talking to this random person that I met, and they were like, wow, Canada, you've been there? Do you speak Canadian? And I go, what? And they go, do you just see polar bears running around everywhere? And I go, what? We're not like a mythical country, guys. No, you don't see moose around everywhere. They're dangerous. You don't see polar bears around everywhere either. No, we do not live in igloos. We do not speak the language of Canadians. It's just English. It's just English. Or French, depending on where you are. If you're in Quebec, you speak Francais. If you are in the rest of Canada, you speak English and maybe a little bit of Francais. It's funny English though. If you live in some of the outskirts of like the urban, super urban cities, there is a Canadian accent. There is a very heavy Canadian accent that doesn't sound like what I speak. I think most people live in like the more denser populated areas where we don't have that super strong Canadian accent. But if you go outwards, you will hear it. Yeah, I don't say a at the end of my sentences. I don't pronounce about as a boot. I think there's like other things as well. I don't exactly know how the Canadian accent sounds like. It's a little strange. Bag, I think, do we say bag or something? A bag? Instead of bag? Outwards. Yeah, go outwards. Outwards. Bagged milk. And milk is like milk. I think some people say milk instead of milk. Yeah, it's like bag. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird in a good, interesting way. I'm not saying it's bad. Not a bad word. But it doesn't sound like any other accent that you've heard. Because if you go to like Europe or something, there's like 5,000 different English accents, but somehow all of them are slightly similar to one another, but I can't really place Canadian accent into like a category because it doesn't sound like anything that you would hear in the States either, and you also don't hear it in, it doesn't sound like anything that you would hear in Europe. My Canadian accent comes out when I talk to certain people. I need to hear it again because I remember I did have a teacher from Newfoundland, and he was my geography teacher, I think, but I didn't realize that he was Canadian because I never actually heard the Canadian accent before, even though I am from Canada. And until he told all of us that he's Canadian, I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way that you're Canadian, because I didn't realize that Canadians actually have a very, very different accent than the rest, than, you know, the populated parts of Canada. A second Finland? No, it's Newfoundland, like Newfoundland. But we pronounce it as Newfoundland. Yeah, Newfoundland. It's an island to the east. You know, English is a mix of French and some European language. Yeah, and Latin and some other things. And we borrow so many different languages. Did you know ketchup is Chinese? The word ketchup is Chinese. It comes from Cantonese. Accent so strong, it's like a whole new language. Yeah. There's a lot of words borrowed from everywhere, I think. I wish it was Finland too, if only. If only. Okay, I did say I was gonna go. Can we actually leave now? I said goodbye like I said goodbye 10 minutes ago. Why are we still here? Why are we still here, just to suffer? Oh, we got a hype emote. Rock out. Heck yeah, this would be really good for our Christmas karaoke, where we sing Christmas carols. We sing Frosty the Snowman, and you guys can spam this emote. Get out of here. You hate, just say you hate me. Just say you don't want me here. Goodbye. I'm not. I'm on my phone watching through Fen's screen. You're watching through Fen's screen? Coda. Coda, you guys need your own screens. You need to have 2 screens. Alright, anyway. Bye. I didn't realize that you... Okay. Goodbye. Leaving for real now. See you in less than a day.